Plus, they're going to be timed because I just want you guys to tune in. Always shoot me feedback. Always want to hear what you have to say. The real thing that I have to talk to you guys about today is a really sad topic, and it's mass shootings. All right? Everybody, every single human being doesn't want to be involved in one. All right? Now, less than 2 miles from my house, 1.4 miles away, at a Target that I was at on Sunday, Tuesday, at the same time, drug deal gone wrong, they start indiscriminately shooting. One person got shot trying to drive away right in the head, and 2 other people are in critical condition and are probably going to die. Now, even if they don't, that means it's 1 person. Now, if I talk to a couple of my clients who do statistics at University of Pennsylvania, they'll say, Christopher, carrying a firearm is still statistically completely irrational, and that's fine. But who I'm really talking to are hypervigilant individuals. One of my patients is a therapist, and she reminded me that I am a hypervigilant person. Now, I am the survivor of multiple gun violence issues, and I'm so grateful to be alive. And a couple of those times, a legal registered firearm kept me alive. So if you follow my Instagram, that you know, it's fitness, it's things like that, cars, and it's pretty typical. But being raised in West Germantown, 1 street divided me from the ghetto. Real serious hood ghetto. That's a Jewish word. I believe it's a Hebrew word. Ghetto means a large concentration of people. So I in no way am insinuating any race. Continue. If you're not in law enforcement or you have not been in the military, then it's a really serious thing. All right? And you're not going to be experienced with the sound. Have you ever heard a gun going off? Now imagine that times 5, because you're going to be in a closed space. And our worlds are relatively small. We're going to the gym, we're going to work, we're going to our favorite coffee shop, we're going home. So we're fairly comfortable in our surroundings. A lot of people that I work with, occasionally if I'm reaching for something, look, I try to conceal it, but, you might see my firearm. And they always do the same thing, just with, fire for effect, a little different way. Put their hand on my shoulder and say, oh, I'm so sorry you have to live like that, or, your anxiety is really bad. And the answer is it's not. It's a few pounds of steel that I just tuck away. I've ran a zillion rounds through, and it's how I conduct my life. Carrying that firearm allows me to have a fair chance, so as long as they're not getting the complete drop on me. And that allows me to not worry as much. You see, when something goes down, unless you have some kind of concealment or a first responder or a CCW holder intervenes, you're your first line of defense. And if you have no firearm now, your life has been reduced down to chance. This is why war in any capacity is so horrible. If I stay right here, will I die? If I just moved, I wouldn't have died. You just don't know where death is going to strike you from. That being said, I am aware that having a firearm with a child in the house raises the risk of that. Suicide goes up. These are all things that I am acutely aware of and I take very seriously, and I do not think that I'm above them. That being said, I strongly implore everybody to go learn about guns. Getting a really good teacher, practicing with your firearm, dry firing, and I don't carry it in every situation. I don't need to. I really, really don't. They say, well, Chris, isn't that the whole point? You just carry it every single place you go? Well, you know what? That's me. And large areas, I get a little nervous. Big box shopping centers and stuff like that, I get a little nervous. And I suppose if you don't carry it all the time, then should you carry it at all? For another video. But as far as 2020 goes, I would like to make sure that all my viewers know that I support the Second Amendment, but I also believe in being smart with it. I think that there should be loopholes that are closed. Straw purchasing should be closed. Peer-to-peer firearms, that should be something that should be looked into. If your gun is stolen and you don't report it, you should be facing some kind of minor criminal penalty for that, as well as gun conventions and things like that. Look, being a responsible, educated CCW holder, I want everybody to be on the front line about that. To be an educated and be, as my father said, the calmest person in the room. Remember, folks, when you pull out a firearm, it's not it's not a brandishing tool. You don't pull it out to scare somebody. You pull that firearm out because you are about to lose your life, or those around you are unequivocally are about to die. And when you use your weapon, you use as much of it as you need, all right? Because you are now in a battle for who can be more efficient, who can get shots on range first, the stuff you guys should know, but who is willing to be more violent, because you usually only have one chance at this. So stay safe, my friends. You know, drop a comment below and let me know what you think about it. And I'd be really curious if you guys are out there, survivors of gun violence. Did you choose to get a gun, or did you choose to say this is why nobody should have, besides law enforcement, firearms? See you on the next one.